Israel-U.S. joint strikes on Iran, February 28, 2026 escalation. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Nunny Fight C4. Like and subscribe. The Middle East has entered a highly dangerous new phase today as the United States and Israel launched coordinated large-scale military strikes on Iran. This marks the most severe direct confrontation since the 12-day Israel-Iran air war in June 2025. Key triggers and background. Recent indirect nuclear talks, mediated by Oman, collapsed without breakthrough on Iran's nuclear program and ballistic missiles. Warnings from Washington and Tel Aviv of renewed action if threats persisted. This follows months of buildup, with the U.S. amassing significant forces in the region. The strike's offensive phase. U.S. operation, named Epic Fury, focused on destroying Iran's ballistic missile capabilities, nuclear-related sites, and military infrastructure. President Donald Trump announced major combat operations in a video message, stating the goal is to eliminate threats to the U.S., prevent nuclear weapon acquisition, and create conditions for regime change. He urged Iranians to take over your government, and called on IRGC members to defect for immunity. Israeli operation, described as preemptive, codenamed Roaring Lion, or Shield of Judah in reports, targeted high-level Iranian leadership, including reports of strikes on Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, President Masoud Pezeshkian, and senior military figures, command centers and security sites. Israeli PM Benjamin Netanyahu framed it as removing an existential threat. Defense Minister Israel Katz declared a nationwide state of emergency. Explosions reported in Tehran and multiple other Iranian cities, with smoke rising over the capital. Some reports mention civilian impacts, including a tragic strike on an elementary girls' school in Minab, southern Iran, with heavy casualties claimed by Iranian sources. Iranian retaliation ongoing. Iran launched a major wave of ballistic missiles and drones toward Israel, interceptions reported over areas like Haifa and northern Israel, sirens blaring nationwide. Strikes also targeted U.S. military bases and assets across the region. UAE, Bahrain, Qatar, Kuwait, Jordan, and reports of explosions in Dubai, flight suspensions. Iran described the initial attacks as unprovoked and illegal, vowing a crushing response. Retaliatory fire hit Gulf states hosting U.S. forces, raising fears of broader involvement. Regional and global ripple effects. Gulf states, on high alert, oil producers nervous about potential Strait of Hormuz disruptions. Saudi Arabia and others condemned escalation while expressing solidarity. Lebanon and proxies. Ongoing Israeli actions against Hezbollah reconstitution. Strikes in Baalbek/Hermel. Civilian impact. Panic in Iran, long gas queues, people fleeing cities. In Israel, public rushing to shelters. International reactions. Calls for de-escalation from Oman, widespread concern over wider war. Some leaders, e.g. in Pakistan, condemned attacks and supported affected allies. Current status, as of 4:15 p.m. WAT. The situation remains fluid and extremely volatile. Multiple waves of strikes and counterstrikes are reported, with air defenses active. Trump indicated operations could continue for days. Risks include further escalation involving proxies, Hezbollah, Houthis, etc., oil market shocks, or nuclear threshold concerns. This is a rapidly developing crisis with high stakes for civilians on all sides. Stay with verified official sources and avoid unconfirmed rumors. Prayers for swift de-escalation, protection of innocents, and diplomatic paths forward amid this storm.